Welcome to Charter College's Commencement Ceremony. Today is a day we've all been waiting for. For our students, it's the culmination of months of hard work, determination, and just the right amount of caffeine. For friends and family, it's a moment of well-deserved pride. And perhaps relief that you won't be asked to quiz someone on anatomy terms, HVAC gauges, dental tray setups, or insurance billing codes anymore. And for us, the staff and faculty, this is one of the best days of the year. We get to see the grads walk across the stage, ready to launch into new careers you've trained so hard for. And yes, may have nagged you about your attendance or chased you down for paperwork, but it was all worth it to get to this moment. We could not be prouder. At this time, please rise for the national anthem. Today is truly about. This isn't just a ceremony, this is a celebration of hustle. Our graduates did not take the easy route. They chose hands-on, high-demand, real-world careers. They came here not to figure it out someday, but to prepare for something new. You committed to a trade, a profession, a new chapter, and you followed through. Some of you balanced school with full-time jobs, others with raising families. Some of you were the first in your family to go to college, and all of you pushed through challenges that at times probably made quitting sound a little tempting. But you did it, and that's why today is so powerful. Let's talk about our programs because this graduating class is nothing short of impressive. To our HVAC students, you've become problem solvers of the highest order. You make buildings breathable and bearable. You understand systems and pressures most people never think about. Until something stops working in the middle of summer, then suddenly you're everyone's favorite person. To our welders, you took sparks and metal and turned them into structure, strength, and utility. You've mastered a skill that literally holds the world together. Plus, you look way too comfortable holding a blowtorch. To our medical assistants, you do it all. Vitals, injections, charting, patient care, and more. Often all before 9 a.m. You've trained to be the calm in the chaos of a clinic, and that is no small feat. To our dental assistants, you've perfected the art of working inside someone's mouth while holding a suction tube, passing tools, and making conversation, all at once. That takes talent, precision, and serious patience. To our pharmacy technicians, your attention to detail is second to none. You know the difference between medications most of us can't even pronounce. And you understand just how important accuracy is when it comes to people's health. You don't just fill prescriptions, you protect lives. To our veterinary assistants, you've learned to care for creatures who can't tell you what's wrong, and sometimes don't want your help at all. You've been scratched, slobbered on, and occasionally snubbed by a cat, but you kept showing up anyway. To our business management graduates, you've studied what makes companies run and how to run them better. You understand leadership, finance, planning, and decision-making in a way that makes things move forward. To our medical billing and coding graduates, Your work is behind the scenes, but it is essential. You translate complex health records into data that keeps clinics running and patients protected. You understand the code and accuracy that keeps the systems moving. If anyone ever doubted how hard your job is, they've clearly never seen a CPT manual. To our computer-aided design graduates, you bring imagination into precision. You design what others build. Your work bridges the gap between idea and execution, and your attention to detail is what makes blueprints not just beautiful, but buildable. To our paralegal graduates, you've trained to dig through the details, decode the fine print, and build the backbone of legal work. You know that behind every good attorney is a great paralegal. Researching, organizing, drafting, and making sure no deadline is missed. Justice may be blind, but you are anything but. To our health unit coordinators, you are the nerve center of patient care. You keep records accurate, messages moving, and everything and everyone on schedule. You've learned to juggle fast-paced communication, constant change, and high-stakes organization, all while staying calm and collected. Hospitals run smoother because of you. Here's what's amazing about this group of graduates. You didn't just learn from lectures or books. You learned by doing, by practicing, by messing up and getting back up and doing it again the next time. You've worked in labs, clinics, shops, and classrooms. You've taken feedback, stayed up late, and showed up early. You've grown not just into skill, but in confidence. You're not stepping into the workforce, you're stepping into purpose. Success doesn't always come with a title. Sometimes it comes in the form of a patient thanking you, or a customer who's finally comfortable in their home, or a pet who starts to heal, or a welding job that holds a structure in place for decades. This is what you've trained for. Not just to make a living, but to make an impact. And while we're being real, success is not always linear. Some of you will go straight into jobs you love. Some of you may take a few turns to get there. Either way, don't stop moving. Don't stop learning. You didn't come this far, only to come this far. A few thank yous are in order. To the faculty, you are the backbone of this college. You brought your industry experience into the classroom. You mentored, guided, and sometimes gave tough love when it was needed. Thank you for being the champions for our students. To the staff, from admissions to career services, student services to financial aid, you supported our students through every hurdle. And let's be honest, sometimes those hurdles were more like mountains. Thank you for getting them here today. To the families and friends with us today, you've been their support system. The motivators, the ones who said, yes, you can do this. Even when the graduate wasn't so sure. This is your moment too. And finally, to our graduates, this college may have helped you prepare for your career, but it's you who earned every bit of this. You did the work. You passed the test and showed up when it was hard, and now it's your time. As we move forward in the ceremony, cheer loud, take pictures, clap for everyone, not just your person, because every single graduate here has a story worth celebrating. Now, as much as I can stand up here and keep talking about how proud I am of all of you, it's time to hear from the people who have gone through this journey with you, the graduates themselves. I'm excited to introduce our student speakers, who will be sharing a few words with us about what this journey has meant to them. So please join me in welcoming our first student speaker, Taylor David.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. My name's Taylor. Standing here today, I feel an overwhelming mix of pride, gratitude, and hope. This graduation is more than finishing an HVAC program. For me, it is proof that no matter how hard life gets, no matter how deep the struggle, change is possible. For many years, I battled addiction. It nearly took everything from me, my health, my family, and my future. There were times I didn't believe I'd make it out alive, let alone stand here today celebrating this achievement. But I didn't do it alone. I had people who never gave up on me. First, I want to thank my parents. Your encouragement and faith in me, even when I stumbled, gave me the strength to keep going. You reminded me that I was worth fighting for. To my kids, Daphne and Charlotte, thank you for allowing me to be your dad. You have given me the greatest motivation of all. Everything I do with you in my heart. To the mothers of my daughters, Emily and Mariah, thank you for being incredible friends, for supporting me through my ups and downs, and for working with me instead of against me. You could have made life harder, but instead you chose kindness, and I will always be grateful for that. To my girlfriend Dana, thank you for choosing me over the other 8.2 billion possibilities. Jobless, carless, and a scooter only big enough for one, you decided to love me for who I was rather than what I could offer. You believed in me when I doubted myself, and that love carried me through some of my hardest days. Your unconditional love has helped me to see that my past will never define me, and my worth is no different than anyone else's. I hope you know how much I value being a part of your life, and that I love you more than words could ever express. To my brothers and sisters at Cowlitz Tribe and the Cowlitz Employment Support Services, you gave me the tools I needed to succeed, and that support made all the difference. A very special thank you to my case manager, Heather Kraft. Heather, you went above and beyond for me, encouraged me, and treated me as if I were family. I will never forget the impact you've had on my journey. I would also like to thank my instructor, Jim. He was more than a teacher to me. Jim went to great lengths to help me succeed. His ability to listen, to understand, and to be receptive to my honesty meant more than I can explain. He was somebody that I could rely on, and that support helped to get me here today. And thank you to Mahela for believing in me and giving me this chance to speak, and for you and Jim granting me the opportunity to serve as a teacher's assistant. That experience taught me responsibility, leadership, and confidence, and I am grateful you both believed in me enough to put me in that position. This moment is not just about a certificate. It is about transformation. It is about second chances. It is about proving that no matter where you come from or what mistakes you have made, you can build a better future. As I move forward into my career, I carry all of you with me. Thank you for walking this road with me. And anyone who might still be struggling, I want you to know you are not alone, and it is never too late to change your life. Thank you.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce our second student speaker, Sofiya.
Good afternoon, teachers, parents, staff, and most importantly, class of 2025. My name is Sofiya Sokol, and I am honored to stand here before you today. Never did I think that I would be standing here today talking to all of you. Firstly, I want to start off by thanking each single person for being here to celebrate with us today. We have gone through so many ups and downs, and we have worked very hard to get here. I am proud of all of you. We have made so many memories throughout this year, learning how to do blood draws, taking each other's vitals, and sacrificing our evenings for school. All the late nights, sitting in class till 10 p.m. playing karaoke. Couldn't wait to go home. And as we sit here today, I know that many of us would agree that we have changed a lot ever since the first day we walked through those doors. And all of us went through many different challenges, and mine was failing the NHA exam. The first time, I still remember that day very well. My best friend, Milana. We carpooled together, driving to this exam. We were so nervous, we sat there and listened to worship music, encouraging and praying for one another. We even promised that we would get crab boil right after to celebrate. And right after the test was over, I found out that I did not pass. I have never experienced such disappointment myself. I knew Milana passed, and I was so bloodily happy for her. But it was such a heartbreak at the same time. And Milana, I want to thank you for everything, for standing by me though you passed and you hugged me, you encouraged me, and you still took me out to get crab boil that day. Also, Shar, the best teacher that I could ask for. You have stood by me from the beginning to the end, the way that you encouraged me and never let me give up. You gave me your free time just to sit with me and study with me when I needed it. Thank you. After retaking the exam, I walked out thinking I haven't made it again. I remember making a small, simple prayer, God, my life is yours, and I know you hold it in your hands. Just a moment later, Shar came up running to me. Sofiya, you passed. And in that instant, I knew it was just the beginning. I want to thank Jesus for this season and for every challenge along the way. My faith was tested this school year like never before, but I'm truly grateful for every part of it. The reason why I'm standing here today is because of all the amazing people I have in my life. My parents, Milana, Josiah, Alphas, Danny, Diana, Camille, and Emma. Thank you for all of your support and reminders that anything is possible in moments like these. And standing here today, I can state that I'm a certified MA that never gave up on her dreams. And I wanted to speak to you graduates and family members. If you're doubting about something today, as you heard my story, don't give up on your dreams and don't let that one thing ruin it all for you. Thank you for letting me speak this afternoon. Congratulations, graduates of 2025.
Is a graduate from our medical assistant program, Kimberly Klinger.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here today and for showing your support to each graduate. Standing here today feels a little overwhelming, but also like a huge relief. We've all faced our own challenges to get here, and honestly, I wasn't sure what I'd even say at first, but then I realized it's not about giving the perfect speech, it's about celebrating what we've accomplished together. When I thought about my future, I knew I wanted a career where I could help people. I wanted to feel a real sense of purpose in my life and to know that what I was doing made a difference in people's lives. I wondered if I was too old to go back to school, and I questioned what path I should take. At first, I considered billing and coding, then even veterinary assisting, then back again to billing and coding. Thankfully, my husband reminded me that I'm a people person, and together we realized that becoming a medical assistant would be the best fit. What led me to charter was simple. It was close to home, it wasn't going to take years to finish, and it gave me the flexibility I needed with my schedule. From the very first conversation with the recruiter, it just felt right. While my time here has been rewarding, it wasn't easy. Like many of you, I had my ups and downs. For me, it meant balancing assignments and exams while also being pregnant. The mix of stress and hormones, sorry to my family, my classmates, and my teachers, definitely tested me. There were days I didn't know how I'd keep pushing forward, but I know I wasn't alone in that. We all had our challenges, and yet here we are. Of course, I didn't do it alone. To my husband and my 3 kids, thank you. Thank you for being patient through the stress, the tears, and the late nights. Thank you for pausing life with me while I focused on proving that with determination, you can achieve your goals. You deserve rewards for putting up with me. And thank you even more for standing by me through it all a second time as I continued on to earn my associate's degree. And since I'll be coming back in a year for my bachelor's, I guess that means you'll have to put up with me all over again. To my best friend, who became my best friend in the very first week, we made such a great team. From study sessions to quizzing each other before finals, I couldn't have asked for a better partner in this journey. And to my favorite teacher, Dana, thank you for always encouraging and guiding us. You supported your students and made sure we truly understood what you were teaching. You are our biggest cheerleader, and it meant so much. But the truth is, it wasn't just our families and friends who carried us through. It was each other, our classmates. We shared the struggles, the stress, the laughs, and the victories. We picked each other up, pushed each other forward, and reminded one another why we started. And now, here we are. We made it. Every late night, every tough day, every moment we thought we couldn't do it, we did it, and it was all worth it. So, to my classmates and to everyone graduating today, no matter what program you're in, congratulations. We did it together. Different paths, different challenges, but the same outcome. We made it, and I couldn't be prouder of every single one of you. Thank you.
Okay, our final student speaker for the evening is a welding graduate, Tyler Samson.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. Good afternoon, graduates, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, sisters-in-law, second cousins, rustlers, tusslers, hustlers, bank robbers, train robbers, horse thieves, friends, and dearly beloved. My name is Tyler Samson, and it is my pleasure to be speaking to you today on behalf of Charter College's welding program. When I first arrived here at Charter College, I had welded maybe once in my life. And after my first attempt, it was lead welding instructor, Mr. Thomas Bryson, who came to me, who placed his hand on my shoulder, and with the grace and wisdom of an angel, he said, "Yeah, I can tell." Handled with the utmost delicacy, and although a hilarious anecdote, this comment perfectly illustrates how in any endeavor in life, especially those of artistic craftsmanship such as welding and fabrication, one must start from the bottom. Only through hard practice, determination, proper instruction, and passion did we persevere. Through the rigorous and impeccable teachings of Mr. Thomas Bryson, who unfortunately couldn't be with us today, Mr. Thomas Bryson, Caleb Sparks, Nick Martindale, Mike Nelson, Drew Stratton, and Dennis Strelinsky, through hours of technical exercise, and as is the welder way, the incessant busting of one's chops, I myself and those I shared the program with excelled to heights unimaginable. Some of the most impressive fabrication I have ever witnessed was done by my peers, particularly one dear friend when he constructed a gun rack. A gun rack? In the words of Wayne Campbell, he does not own a gun, let alone many guns that would necessitate an entire rack. What is he going to do with the gun rack? I'm just joking, it was a gift for his grandmother. In all seriousness, though, this was a prime example of creative application and execution of vision. Students pushed themselves to build a variety of projects, from functioning fire pits and dueling trees to balancing 10's gritty tables and realistic hands, works of art. I myself was pushed in the same way to perceive welding as an art form rather than a trade skill alone. By the end of the course, I could write words in cursive with a tick torch better than with a pen and paper, which is preposterous, but seriously, I was done. Admittedly, I was a difficult student to teach. Just ask Mr. Sparks. All I wanted to do was practice aluminum, and aluminum is only a minute fraction of the vast curriculum offered here at Charter. I was still graciously allowed to practice after completing the labs, after class, and during nights. This extended generosity for practice time, as well as networking opportunities granted by these fine instructors, allowed me to land my current job. All I'm allowed to say is that it's in private defense and 100% aluminum. From MIG and flat positions to 5F, which is 360 degrees against a flat thing, irrelevant. Laying on scaffolding high in the air with restricted movement while swapping manly stories with the gentleman beside me. I love what I do for work. Even when days seem to be physically arduous, psychologically torturing, seriously, it's aluminum, dude, come on, man, and paying income taxes when you build government property makes no sense. Welding remains an invaluable set of life principles. Although I am pretty good at my job, not a single day goes by where I am not served my own tuchus on a platter as a reminder to stay humble, and that the meaning of life summed up to one word is learning. As Michelangelo, the most famous and greatest artist of the Renaissance era, said in response to praise of his sculpture, if you knew how much work went into it, you wouldn't call it genius. Genius is eternal patience. And as Thelonious Monk, the greatest jazz pianist in American history, said, the truest genius is the one most like themselves. As welders, we're artists, and all works of art are self-portraits. In other words, your work is a direct reflection of what's inside of you. So do yourself two favors. As Sparks says, do better. And as my boss says, just make it look good. It is thanks to this program, my instructors, and personally my own parents and family, for pushing me and these students to go out into the world and make something of ourselves. Thank you, Charter College. Congratulations, graduates. It's been a pleasure to speak here today, and thank you. Thank you very much.
college would now like to recognize several graduates for additional outstanding performance. Graduates in both C4L and certificate programs will be recognized for successfully completing a dual program while attending charter college. These individuals are awarded a blue cord. Graduates wearing blue C4L cords are being recognized for their diligent work in completing both their high school diploma and vocational program while attending charter college. If you are wearing a blue cord, please stand and be recognized. Next, I would like to ask the graduates who have served or are still serving in the military to stand. We would like to recognize each of you and offer our respect and gratitude for your service to our country. Each veteran graduate has been given a red, white, and blue cord as a symbol of our appreciation for their service. Those graduates wearing red, white, and blue cords, please stand. Graduates wearing green placement cords are being recognized for working in their chosen field of study. Those graduates who are wearing green placement cords, please stand and be recognized. Graduates wearing gold honors cords are being recognized for their outstanding performance in academics by maintaining a 3.7 GPA or higher while in school. Those graduates wearing gold honors cords, please stand and be recognized. For the final award this evening, the President's Award. This award is given to those graduates who have maintained a GPA of 4.0 throughout their entire program. We have several graduates who earned this prestigious award. When your name is called, please come to the podium and receive your medallion. Jad Heinzel Arana, Karime Cipriano Ohendez, Deborah Felipa Perez, Kimberly Klinger, Miranda Maudlin, Brandon Sturgis, Yuvia Tavira Hernandez, Sarah Dionio, Erlanda Guaranos Hernandez, Clarissa Salazar Alvarado. Let's give them another round of applause for outstanding performance.
On behalf of the faculty of Charter College, we recommend the following candidates for graduation for their respective certificates and degrees. They will be presented by their respective academic programs from the back row moving forward. Will the back row please rise and prepare to be presented with your certificates or degrees. Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, Suseti Mahoney. Associate of Applied Science, Business Management. Brandon Sturgis. Associate of Applied Science, Allied Health. Irlanda Horneros Hernandez. Thanks, Kimberly Klinger. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Assistant, Jocelyn Mercado Flores. Associate of Applied Science, Applied Technology, Chadley Edwards. Jad Henzel Arana. Dental Assisting Certificate, Emily McNeil. Haley Whidden. Karine Ciparano Ohendes. Elsie Dorantes. Angelina Dekai. Christina Kaislova. Daniela Lagunes Schmidt. Hetty Martinez. Leanne O'Hannigan. Maya Foltz. Jocelyn Clement. Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal, Kelvin Mudura. Associate of Applied Science, Medical Billing and Coding, Kimberly Roberts. Tajane Mullen. Associate of Applied Science, Business Management, Tiffany Kinslow. Corrine Kennedy. Computer-aided design certificate, Zanbani Zainab Aljarani. Thank you, I'm so sorry about that. Welding certificate, Cody J. Cox. Yelizavetsky. Yay! David Skiles. It gets easier from here, people. Calvin Ward. Hunter Dalby. Wisdom Acosta. Alexandria McLeod. Kyle Sammy. Zachary Gibson. Grayson Williams. William James. O'Neill Muldrew. Robert Lawrence. Travis Williams. Tyler Samson. Health Unit Coordinator Certificate, Chelsea Taglapia. Max Teeger. Pharmacy Technician Certificate, Sarah Dionio. Olivia Wilson. Caitlin Alexander. Shanna Marie Evidente. Virginia Martinez. Veterinary Assistant Certificate, Desiree Poole. Jessica Simon. Layla Lance Gavin. Zoe McDermott. Medical Assistant Certificate, Joy Lawhead. Miranda Maudlin. Milana Borovska. Sofiya Sokol. Alexis Santiago Turk. Alondra Chacon. Clarissa Salazar Alvarado. Dalia Lopez Makeda. Taylor Trees. Charity Rowan. Ashley Klein. Aram Kayambe. Jaylani Calderon. Carmen Rodriguez Dominguez. Caressa Ramirez. Rachel Koch. Madeline Harrison. Kimberly Klinger. Brandy Andress. Bobby Ann Hewitt. Debbie Felipe Perez. Alma Camacho. Cassie Nugent. Sierra Blacklock LaVenture. Amy Fry. Jasmine Tapia Chop. Yuvia Tabieba Fernandez. Michelle Ruiz Sid. Angela Martinez. Heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and refrigeration certificate, Grace Strong. John Penganivan. Spencer Fiella. Yair Gutierrez Martinez. Anthony Montez de Oca. Christian Aaron. Chadley Edwards. Jake Arseth. Jad Hainzel Arana. Ebrima Jawara. Esteban Lucero. Alejandro Ochoa Villagrana. Bishop Brown. Dennis Combs. Kenny Crandall. Taylor David.
chapter and the exciting start of another. You've put in the work, earned your place here, and now you're equipped to take the next step. This ceremony may be the conclusion of your time at Charter College, but it's just the beginning of your professional journey. Whether you're starting your career, continuing your education, or stepping into a whole new challenge, remember, the world needs skilled, passionate, and driven professionals like you. As you move forward, always stay curious, stay humble, and stay hungry for knowledge. The lessons you've learned here are just the beginning, and your future is filled with unlimited potential. Before we officially close, let's take a moment to thank all the families, friends, faculty, and staff who have supported these graduates. Your encouragement, sacrifices, and belief in them have helped make this day possible. And to our graduates, I'll say this once more. We are incredibly proud of you and everything you've accomplished. Today we celebrate you, your hard work, your achievements, and the promise of the incredible things that you'll do next. As campus manager, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of Charter College, I am proud to confer the respective certificates and degrees. By the power vested in me by the governing board of Charter College, the state of Washington, the Department of Education, the Accrediting Bureau of Health Education Schools, it is my right and privilege to award to you your respective degree or certificate with all rights and privileges thereunto. Graduates, you may now turn your tassel from the right to the left. And I present to you your graduating class of 2025. Will the audience please remain seated as our graduates walk together in their recessional parade?